Hey YouTube, this your girl Miss Deanna J, and today's tutorial is going to be on this vampy dark burgundy-ish makeup look. So if you want to know how I got this, just keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to start off with my eyebrows, and today I'm using my Anastasia Dipbrow. And right now I'm just outlining the shape of my brow and filling them in. Okay, so since my eyebrows are kind of already shaped, there's no need for me to go in and create new lines. So right now I'm just filling in my brows and darkening them. So I like to use my brow wand because sometimes I tend to have really thick brow hair, and so in order to prevent any out of place hair and to make everything look smoothly, I like to take my brow wand and just brush it down. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer to get my lines straight and clean up my brow. Okay, so this is the first time that I've actually used this concealer to clean up my brow hair. And one thing that I did notice is that it is extremely light. So I had to really make sure my blending skills were on point and blend that out because it would have just been too light for my skin. And I'm just doing the same thing that I did for the other eyebrow. Okay, so now I'm just going to use a little primer and blend that out. Okay, so now I'm going to take this blue eyeshadow and apply it to my crease area, and I'm just going to keep blending that back and forth. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this red eyeshadow directly into my crease, and then I'm just going to deepen this crease up a bit, giving it a more bolder effect. I want to give my crease area a little more definition, so I'm going in with this darker shade, almost a black but not quite, and I'm just going to keep blending that out. For this look, I want my eyeshadow to really kind of just stand out. So here I'm just adding a lot of product to my brush and just keep blending it out. Okay, so now I'm going in with this lighter shade from my Nubian 2 palette, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid area. Okay, so I'm going back in with this same red and applying that to the outer edges of my eyelid. So I kind of want to clean up my eyeshadow a little bit so that it looks a little more neater. So I'm just going in with my concealer. So I'm going to be using e.l.f. to do my eyeliner. One thing about this eyeliner is that you have to really be careful when using it because it can get all over your eyes. So as you can see right now, I'm just taking my time to do this because I don't want it to go everywhere. To moisturize my face, I'm using my Gleam Body Radiance, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Next, I'm taking my Peach Luster Primer and just applying that all to my dark areas and my dark circles. And I really want to get in that corner, so I'm just taking my hands and blending it out. So moving on to my foundation, and I'm just taking it and applying it all over my face using my beauty blender and just keep blending it out. Now I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just applying it to the highlighted points of my face. And I'm taking my beauty blender to blend that out. I like to use the narrow side of the beauty blender because it gets into those edges that I cannot get into using the bigger side. To set my foundation, I'm going to be using my Mercier powder, and so I'm just applying that to the areas where I've highlighted. One thing that I really love about this powder is that it doesn't look cakey when you apply it to your face, and it doesn't give you that flashback in your photos, and I just love this powder, my favorite. Now I'm just taking my powder brush and slightly brushing it off my face, and I don't want to go too hard because it will leave brush lines on my face and I don't want that to happen. Now I'm just going to go in and bronzing up my face a little bit. Now I'm going to contour underneath my cheekbones and get my jawline. And today I don't have to get my forehead since I have the hat on, so it already creates that shadow. I'm just going to add a little bit of blush to my face to give it that type of baby doll type of look. Not too much though. So for my highlight, I'm using this bronze color from the Anastasia Glow Kit palette, and I like to use the same highlighter for my brow bone and for my tear ducts, everything else, because it just makes everything look in place. When I contour my nose, I like to start at the top and work myself down to the bottom, and also I like to bring it out into my eyeshadow because it gives it that smooth transition type of look. Now I'm going back in with the same colors that I used for my eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. And I'm just going to apply a little mascara to my bottom lashes just to make them stand out a little bit more. I'm going back in with this Glow Kit palette to add some highlight to my tear duct area. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for my brow bone and my top lip. So for my lips, I'm going to be outlining it with this Profusion eyebrow pencil. And I'm just going to keep going over it and darkening up my lips a bit. And I kind of want my eyeshadow and my lips to match, so I'm taking the blue that I used earlier and applying it to my lips. Now I'm going to go in with my matte red lip gloss and just apply that all over my lips and rub it in together. For the final touch, I'm spraying my face with this Urban Decay setting spray, and I'm just going to fan it a bit, and that completes our look. And I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever it is that you want to do, and thank you guys for watching. Oh, toodles!